Let's head to port cargo and find out what's going on.
Those were all lies back there.
They were not.
My people weren't animals for your kind to experiment on.
You wanted to know more about your history, Asari. Now you do.
I have a name. It's Liara Tassoni, and I'd have...
Hey! Settle down.
My home was just destroyed, and all he can do is gloat.
Yeah, he should apologize.
Given what's happened today, I think you owe Liara an apology, Javik.
Apologize for the truth?
For not doing more. You're a Prothean. You were supposed to have all the answers. How could you not stop this from happening?
We believed you would. Long ago, we saw the potential in your people. Even then, it was obvious. The wisdom, the patience. You were the best hope for this cycle. So you were guided when necessary.
Well, it didn't work.
You're still alive, aren't you? Your world may have fallen, but as long as even one Asari is left standing, the fight isn't over.
I guess that goes for Protheans, too.
Despair is the enemy's greatest weapon. Do not let them wield it. Liara Tassoni.
Thank you.
That was unexpected. Thank you.
We still need her talents. If grief overcomes her, she will be lost to us.
So did you actually mean what you said?
Does it matter?
Liara means a great deal to me. It matters.
Then I will tell you what you want to hear. I meant what I said.
Carry on.
Alright, so she's gone. I'm gonna have to go back and check and talk to her there.
It was good to see another of my kind, even if he was just a ghost. One more Prothean fights the Reapers.
Kind of.
If there is to be victory in this war, it will be for all cycles. The living will avenge the dead. And do not concern yourself with Thessia's fate, Commander. The loss of a planet is insignificant next to the loss of the galaxy.
Right. But...
I suffered many defeats in the last war, Commander. Let this loss be the fuel that powers your rage. Commander.
Alright, let's move on. We did get quite a bit of interesting conversation out of those two.
Nothing to report.
Commander. Commander.
Alright, most people aren't moving around here. Let's talk to Allers.
No. I'm trying to word it right.
What happens if you word it wrong?
If I'm lucky, the Citadel Stock Exchange drops 2,000 extra points.
And if you're unlucky?
I don't know. I've never really been unlucky. Commander.
That's it. That's all we get. No questions about Protheans or what we found down there. No. Nothing like that. Let's head back to the crew deck and try to take care of. She went straight to their comms. What?
I've never seen Liara like this. Not even after Noveria.
Damn.
Can you talk to her? You've known her as long as any of us. And with Palaven.
I'm just another damn reminder of how many people are dying. You should talk to her.
I just regained my homeworld. She just lost hers.
Well, I don't have any magic words. She needs time. Maybe call her later.
She went straight to her cabin. She's not answering her comm.
That was the first line, so it is looping. Let's go talk to her in her room.
I've studied Protheans my entire life. If I'd been shown the beacon on Thessia earlier...
You would have needed Shepard's cipher to comprehend it.
I still could have learned from it. Instead, my mother hid the galaxy's most important archaeological find from me. It must have been such a joke to her when I became a Prothean researcher.
The penalties for withholding Protean technology are among the harshest in Council space. Your mother's motives may have been simply to shield you.
Perhaps. Thank you, Edie. I hadn't considered that. How did this happen, Shepard? My entire civilization. The Asari's history. The Protheans made it a lie all along, and I abandoned my people to hunt for the catalyst.
You'd never do that.
They're dying by the millions. I told those people on Thessia we'd save them. How many Asari died because I demanded their help?
None.
Shepard, that isn't true.
You've been warning your people for 4 years, Liara. There's not a damn thing you should feel guilty about. If we move fast enough, they'll have a chance to survive this, to start again. We lost Thessia, but we haven't lost the Asari yet.
Helping the refugees. That's something I can do. It's something I owe them.
I knew you'd think of something.
I still need some time, Shepard. But thank you.
Alright, well, we cheered her up to some extent. Now I can get stasis. Available in the med bay. Pick one. There's 20 to choose from.
I need some time, Shepard.
Alright. Hey, there's a couple things here on the broker terminal now. Possible book titles. Glyph, please flag this as a list of possible book titles. When this is all over, I'd like to publish what we've learned about the Protheans. The Protheans, A Living Legacy, The Prothean Empire, The Protheans, The Last Prothean, Living History of the Protheans. I despise thinking up titles for my own academic research. Prothean Journeys, Journeys with the Prothean. Then we have Prothean Notes, 2186 Entry 4. I can't let disappointment stop me from learning the Protheans' history. It's just as naive as thinking they were all benevolent. And I've perhaps been arrogant, judging an entire species on what little time I've had to know its sole survivor. He was hardly responsible for the skewed view I had of his people. I put forward the idea of writing a book with Javik, and to my surprise, he said he would think about it. Perhaps it's a start. All right, well, there's something.
Please enjoy your day.
Shepard just came back out.
How does it look?
I don't know. I'll give her a bit before going in.
Corians always want to talk it out. She talked to Shepard. Just give her some time.
I can't just go work on the engine while my friend is grieving.
The only way we beat the Reapers is if we do our jobs, Tally. I'm not calibrating just for the hell of it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean... What are we supposed to do?
Do I support Tally or
We're
Garrus here?
the same way about you doing the war with the gas, but we got it done.
I don't know. I'll give her a bit before going in.
Corians always want to talk it out. She talked to Shepard. Just give her some time.
I can't just go work on the engine.
Alright,
while my
I guess
friend
I'm
is
gonna
grieving.
go
The only way we
support
beat the Reapers is
Garrus.
if we do our jobs,
You
Tally.
know what?
I'm
No,
not
I'm
calibrating
gonna
just
support
for the hell
Tally
of
on
it.
this one.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean... What?
Hopefully she's doing better now.
Thanks for talking to her. Neither of us knew what to say.
There's not much we can say. But being there helps.
Thanks, Shepard.
Alright, so that's the thanks Shepard that I was supposed to get. Well, now instead of when I got it earlier, I assume. Weapon bench, weapon upgrades, procurement. Can I buy anything? Did I miss something here? Feels like I'm always missing something, but not really seeing much. Like I said, I always feel like I'm missing it, but I don't miss it too often. Well, here's a gun. You know what? I'll buy the guns. Why not? I got plenty of money for it. Plus, they're probably not that good anyway. Hooray! And I'm paying extra because I can. I really don't care about like the visors and stuff like that because I'm not using it. Yeah, these are so expensive. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase them down there. Apparently, I missed a Black Widow along the way. Nothing. And nothing. All right. Cortez.
Everything okay, Shepard? Everything is in order.
Vega.
Hey, for what it's worth, I know how it feels to lose like that. I know that doesn't make it easier, but you're just human like the rest of us.
Damn
Trying to
you.
make me feel better. It's not working, Lieutenant.
Hey, everyone on this ship knows you did all you could. You need to cut yourself some slack. Whatever it takes to get that data back from Cerberus. We're behind you. Whatever it takes to end this.
Noted.
Sure would have liked to visit Thessia before the war. Imagine a whole world of those blue beauties. One of the wonders of the galaxy, if you ask me.
That's all he can think about.
You want to hit Cerberus where it hurts? I'm with you.
Don't get me wrong, I thought about that myself, but now's not the time.
Ready when you are. Hey.
Hey. And then, do you hear that hum? Yes. Yes, I do. Alright, so looks like we are done on the Normandy for the time being. We have a couple areas to go to that should be relatively new on the map. Let's see if that involves more and more scanning, more new, fully fledged new areas, as opposed to, you know, well, actually, some of these do look new. Alright, so we'll start here. That's kind of been my standard starting spot. Looks like all of this is still fully explored. Alright. Yeah, it's all 100%. Hey, that's new. The Hourglass Nebula. Let's head there. Get my mouse off the screen. Sometimes it just sticks during this. We'll do a little bit of exploring, see if I can't find something good. So, let's save this one for last. I might be able to do the rounds. Let's see. Depends on if I get fuel here or not. Alright, so Sinalus, Xanathu. This looks like it. No.
I found something.
Alright, so I found something here on Xanathu. It's a post-garden world, so that should have been my clue, I guess. Like, Mars is considered a post-garden world. Like, it used to have running water and stuff, but now it doesn't. Alright, and here I can find the Terminus Freighters. No?
Reapers eluded.
Well, no, I found everything there. Alright. Let's go to Solo, because I think I can make it. We'll hope that I get some fuel along the way. Alright, so Garden World is here at Hagalaz. It's green. It's a second-tier garden world that receives little attention from the galactic community. A Solarian mining expedition initially discovered the planet, which was promptly strong-armed away from them by organized crime figures. Hagalaz's exploration rights were then sold to the highest bidder, which led to a brief burst of mining colonies in the 2000s, but most of those were abandoned when other planets were found with more accessible resources. Though Hagalaz has a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere capable of supporting life, its rotational period is slower than Earth's, making its day and night 98 Earth days long. The intense heat on one side of the planet and the extreme cold on the other make for violent storm cells wherever the sun is rising or setting. As a result, the flora and fauna of Hagalaz have developed the capability to live in cycles of ice, flooding, baking heat, and dramatic air pressure changes. The biota of the planet has been largely unexploited by the exotic pet and gardening trades, since simulating their natural conditions is problematic for the average consumer. But, you know, that's
Signal
like it.
confirmed.
Yeah, there's things here. Garden Worlds, that's where they normally are. Alright, what's down here? Give me something good. There it is. Here we can get the Shadow Broker Support Team. Alright, I'll take it. Alright, and the other one should be out here somewhere. No? There it is.
Faster than light jump successful.
Alright, I got it. Can I get the... I kind of need that fuel. Like, desperately. Shit. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try it again. Straight shot. Through the sun! Through the star, I should say. Investigate? Nope, I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright, so I can't get the fuel.
Reapers eluded.
We'll have to come back for it. Hate when that happens. Alright, so there's like a ton here as far as I can tell. Doesn't look like there is a garden world here. Maybe Daratar? That looks... yeah. So there looks like there were riverbeds here. No?
I found something.
Alright, found a couple things here. What do we have? Alangon. Deceptive. Was so named by... Yeah, Alangon means deceptive. Was so named by Solarian scouts because of as their probes landed on the planet, their instruments started going awry. Because there's a lot of magnesium on there. Interesting. Yeah, there's not much here. Just start the scanner. There was a long explanation, but ultimately it's not all that interesting other than there being a lot of magnesia here that was throwing the scanners off. But here I can find Shadow Broker Starship tech. So a lot of like Shadow Broker stuff here. 600 units of fuel puts me back up to max. Let's look for more stuff down around here somewhere.
Faster than light jump successful.
All right, so I only have 50% of, or 57%, so I still have to find some stuff here. This is clearly the Garden World, Erinley. There's nobody here though, but they're like, it's the last time you can be here. Yeah, so the Solarians are trying to rebuild it, but they're failing.
Signal confirmed.
And that's where the other thing is. So let's scan Erinley. Try to get something nice out of it. Wait. Oh, what was with that one? That pointed me like straight up for a second. All right, 10,000 credits. Sure, why not? Then more fuel, 100 units. Doesn't put me back up to full this time, but that's all right. So that's everything here. Let's go ahead and leave. And they're telling me 85%. So there's just that one thing left. I need to go somewhere first in order to take care of that. So the Kepler Verge is new. The Nubian Expanse is new. Let's go to the Nubian Expanse first. We'll see what awaits me out here. And no fuel stations. I don't like normally doing that, but I'll head out. Yeah, I should be able to make the loop here, even with 850. So let's go to Kalabsha first. All right, Garden World's obviously right here.
I found something.
No surprises there. So we have Yam, 90% ocean life. All right, so this one's interesting. With over 90% of its surface covered in oceans, Yam is a habitable nitrogen-oxygen world, but its extremes can be quite hostile to sapient life. The heat from its extremely long days reaches dangerous levels, ranging from 44 Celsius at night to 53 in the afternoon in the temperate zones. Hurricanes run unchecked across the oceans, with winds reaching up to 250 kilometers per hour. While there are some arthropod-like animals, the predominant forms of life are various kinds of toxic algae blooms that stretch hundreds of kilometers across. However, the other biohydrocarbon algae blooms are suitable for use as biofuel in farming the green gold. Yeah, green gold. Farming the green gold forms the backbone of Yam's economy. Found in 2170, just under 500,000 people there. Capital is New Karnak. Oh, right there. Thank you. That's always nice. And here we can find the Alliance Marine Recon Unit. And that's half of them, so the other one's around here somewhere. Oh. There it is. Okay, try it
Successful.
one more time, because it saves every time I go there. Ugh, no, I can't. We'll have to come back.
Eluded.
Because the Reapers spawn right on top of it. Alright, wow. There's just Noressa here. That is a gigantic star.
Signal confirmed.
Yeah, no surprises that it's right on top of Noressa here. There's nothing interesting about this. What? So it's like all the way across? Is it down too? Yeah, looks like it. There it is. What do we get this time? Alliance frigate Trafalgar. All right, I'll take Trafalgar. That's half the stuff here. So let's go over here. No? God, the Reapers get
Faster than
fast
light jump
quickly.
successful.
What? I want to try to find it. There it is.
Evasion
All right.
successful.
So I found it. That's, I'm going to say, the important thing. But it's not really. All right, so let's try to find the garden world. Looks like this is it. Pragia. The jungle plant Pragia is overrun by choking hypergrowth caused by industrially mutated plant species. This, combined with its relative isolation and lack of population, has made Pragia an occasional base of operations for drug runners, weapons smugglers, pirates, mercenaries, terrorists, and intelligence agents seeking secrecy. Sustained habitation on Pragia is extremely difficult, where mutant and even poisonous plant life can overgrow colonies in days instead of years. Also,
I found something.
there's something here. Isn't this where the Thorian was? And Pragia? Because it sounds very familiar to me, so I was thinking maybe it's somebody's homeworld. No. All right, research data from Pragia. That's all they're telling me about that. So, somewhere around here. Wow, they're just like immediately on me. Oh, there it is. Can I get some fuel out of this? 350 units of fuel. Puts me up to just under 7. All right, go, go, go.
Reapers eluded.
All right, just got out of there. Let's head to the Kepler Verge. Always more work to do. Always more work. All right, looks like this is the only place I can be. So Ontaram is where I need to go. The Reapers aren't actually here, despite whatever it may say here. So let's just enter and we'll do another Cerberus mission. So Ontaram, this habitable world, has been living in the shadow of disaster long before the Reaper War. Its moon's orbit is decaying, causing tidal disruptions and electrical storms before its eventual collision. When humans settled on Ontaram, the Asari derided it as foolish, but today the humans look prescient. The communications hub they set up on the planet has hundreds of quantum communicators whose information is spread through broadcast on the planet and beamed out via comm buoy. While Ontaram has yet to be attacked by Reaper forces, it is likely just a matter of time. Let's go ahead and land. It's hot as hell down there. Everything else is decent, I guess, like relatively normal. Let's bring Garrus. I feel like I haven't seen you for a while. Plus, we got some new sniper rifles. And Vega. Sure. We won't switch up their outfits today. Alright, anything good? I do have a new pistol that I purchased. No. 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 Damage is higher, fire rate sucks, capacity is terrible, and the weight is high, so no. N7 Eagle it is. And then we got a new sniper rifle, but we'll check that on Garrus, who actually uses it. Spike thrower and Geth pulse rifle. I think that's the standard ones now. Alright, M92 Mantis. I'm gonna say that's better than the N7, right? And then so compared to what he has, like the fire rate's really high, the capacity's high, the damage and accuracy are down, so not good compared to the M92 Mantis. So let's head in. Level up your proximity mine. Sure.